Next stop on the NNSCRA Mello Racing Series brings us to the Milwaukee Mile, the legendary Milwaukee Mile. That is, it's the running of the DieHard 250s. We're set to go racing on this flat 1 mile racetrack in just near Milwaukee, Wisconsin. As we're set for 38 laps of action. And on the pole for this event, it is Jessica Schultz, number 11, the Bowersburg Ford. She's on the pole for this event, the Goodies 300 winner. And it's actually a pair of red cars on the front row because Joshua Osborne, 63, the Escovado C Pontiac, starts alongside Joshua yet to win a race this season. Jessica has won a race this season at Daytona, the Goodies 300. Second row has the Batsons. Keith on the inside, car number 1, and on the outside, Cat in number 28, Texaco Haviland Ford. Cat won this season at Talladega. Third row is Jesse Turner in number 99, the Armour Food Line Chevrolet, and Kyle Matthews in 52, the AC Delco Chevrolet. Fourth row is Cole Beaver, the GM Gunner Chevrolet, car number 3. He'll be alongside Johnny Gardner in 44, the Slim Jim Chevrolet. Fifth row will find Dylan Young in car 2, the DuPont Chevrolet, and number 46, Paul Minnick in the Polaroid Chevrolet. Next row down has the winner at Nashville. It is It is Levi McIntyre in car number 6, the Roses Department Stores Buick. Flanking him outside will be car number 38. It is Kev Shearer. Next row down has car 08. It is Charles Samber, who won the season at Hickory Speedway. The Walt Chevrolet car 08. Beside him will be car 31, the Channel Lock Oldsmobile. It is Carson Gunn. Next round is car number 9, Austin Clown on the FDP Brakes Chevrolet. In car 01, it is Jackson Haywood in this Carolina Ford Dealers Ford. He's on the outside. Next round is car number 21. It is Quentin Moore, the Cheerwine Ford. And number 4, William Brock in the Kodak Film Chevy. Next round has car number 03, the Delco Voyager Battery Chevrolet of Arthur Xavier. Beside him will be car 25. It is Phil Parker, who's won twice this season at Rockingham in Atlanta, the Fast Fair Crown Oldsmobile. Darn hiccups. Next round has the Luxair Heating and Air Conditioning Ford, car number 55. It's Chloe Owen on the inside. On the inside, she'll be alongside car 59. It is Ryan Brommer, the Alliance Truck Parts Oldsmobile. Next one down is the number 0 Skull Magic Chevrolet Oldsmobile. It is Jacob Thibodeau. And number 60, Nathan Hudson in the Winn-Dixie Ford. Next one down is car number 48, Mitchell Collins in a Staff America Oldsmobile. And the First Stage Sports Drinks Oldsmobile number 20 of Jeremiah Dwayne. Next one down is number 75, Jacob Sturgeon, the Food Country Oldsmobile. And beside him will be car number 8, Sebastian Kukulon in the TIC Financial Oldsmobile. Next one down is number 45, Joshua Michaels in the Molly Black Gold Chevrolet. And number 92, Stanley Tools Chevrolet of Nathan Ormond. Next round is Justin Dearborn in car 15, the AC Delco Chevrolet, and number 72, John Andrews in the Detroit Gasket Oldsmobile. Next round is number 7, it is Dustin Bowen in the Skull Bandit Buick. And number 87, James Henry in the Texas Pea Sausage Chevrolet. Next round is number 40, Julius Anderson in the Purex Style Ford. And number 32, Seth Cullen in the Nestle Crunch Pontiac. Next round is number 5, Emmanuel Hartnett in the Innkeeper Buick, and he'll be alongside number 36, Ryan George in the Cox's Dry Lumbers Pontiac. And starting shotgun in the field will be car number 34, Gene Samper in the Hungry Jack Buick, and number 27, Carter Friesen in the Gwaltney Big 8 Chevrolet. In-car cameras today will be carried by Seth Cole, Kyle Matthews, and Levi McIntyre, who goes to command the fire the engines for the DieHard 250.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
That's ladies and gentlemen, start your engines, buddy, because that guy apparently forgot. There are 4 ladies in this field here today. So this race here, the 14th stop on the NNSCRA Mello Yello Racing Series Tour. as the DieHard 250. Of course, this marks the, I believe, what is Palminick doing to Dylan Young? I would imagine. This is the third race of the last four. We've been on a 1 mile racetrack, by the way. And of course, the 1 mile track is not in because the next race after the next one, this race after next will be at New Hampshire National Speedway for the New England 200 as the green flag's about to fly. As Jessica Shelton will lead him down, the green flag waves. We are underway in the DieHard 250. Through turns 3 and 4 they come here as Shelton looks to the low side of Osborne. Osborne is going to get the lead coming off turn number 4, looks like. And to the line, it'll be Osborne leading the first lap by about a half a car over Shelton. They'll go into turn number 1. And now it's Shelton and Cat Batson battling for second place here. Keith Batson runs in 4th position. 5th is now Kyle Matthews. As they look low into turn number 3, Batson and Matthews trying to make it 3 wide through turns 3 and 4. So now it is the Pontiac of Joshua Osborne jumping out in front in car 63. Cat Batson in 2nd position. 3rd is Shelton. Keith Batson's 4th, and a battle for 5th between Jesse Turner and Kyle Matthews. Then Cole Deaver and Johnny Gardner side by side. That's for I think 7th position. And now here comes the battle for the lead, looking through turns 3 and 4. That is turns 1 and 2. Excuse me. That is Cat Batson, 28, looking for the lead as she goes into turn number 3. 3 Fords chasing the lone Pontiac in that top 5 positions. As they come off the 4th corner, Cat Batson lead them down. Osborne fights back on the outside with the help of Shelton, but it's now the Batsons there as they push for the lead here. Cat led the last time by. Keith right behind her in car number 1. Now Osborne fights back on the outside for the lead position as they come through turns 3 and 4. Inside with Kyle Matthews in car 52. 2 time winners season so far. He won Charlotte and he also won at Michigan the last race of the Tour. Michigan's the second race in the last 3. We've been on a 3rd race in the last 4. We've been on a 1 mile track. We've also been at Dover and also at Pikes Peak. Michigan was the last race in the Tour. Then after this will be at Myrtle Beach Speedway, and then after that we'll be on another 1 mile track at New Hampshire. Now to the low side goes Matthews inside of Keith Batson, and Batson takes 5th position away. Matthews down to 6th. Johnny Gardner 7th. 8th is Cole Deaver. 9th is Dylan Young. Levi McIntyre runs 10th. Charles Sanders 11th. 12th is the 25 of Phil Parker. Kev Shears dropped to 13th. 14th, battling for 14th, is Carson Gum and Austin Colano. That's Carson Gum, the Channel Lock 31. Colano in the FDP Brake Chevrolet. That teal and pink car you see right there. Off turn number 4 there, Jackson Haywood runs 16th. William Brock 17th. 18th is Quentin Moore. Brock, by the way, won this season at Pikes Peak International Raceway. Quentin Moore's 18th, 19th, Jacob Thibodeau, and battling for 20th is Nathan Hudson and Arthur Xavier, the 60 and the 03 cars. Joshua Michaels, 22nd at the moment. 23rd is Mitchell Collins. 24th is Jacob Sturgeon. 25th is Ryan Brummer. Then a gaggle of cars side by side. Looks like about 140-mile-an-hour pace lap. Looks like here through this part of the corner. And Seth Cole's going to try to force 3 wide on the 36th car of Ryan George. Ryan George tried to go for the win at Michigan there, but got beat out by Matthews on the last lap of the race there. And George actually had so much momentum he almost came back and passed back Matthews at the start-finish line for the checkered flag. But fell just a few feet, but just fell just about a car length or so short at the line. As you ride on board with Seth Cullen, car 32 up ahead, 92 car of Nathan Orman, and the Luxair car of Chloe Owen. And Chloe now gets past Nathan as she picks up a position, but Nathan fights back on the low side of the track. Seth gets hung up behind, and as he comes off turn number 4, whoa, Chloe way up the track off turn number 2. That was almost disastrous between the 32 and 55 cars. Now they're 3 wide in turn number 3. 36, 32, and 55. 2 Pontiacs and the Ford on the high side of the track here as they come out the 4th corner. Meantime, Joshua Osborne continues to lead in 63, in case you're wondering who leads right now. There's the ticker right there up on the screen. As we watch this battle, it's actually for 29th position, but it's still actually or 28th, excuse me. It's still plenty exciting at the moment. 28th. Paul Minnick actually is slow on the track right now in 46 car. He runs 40th at the moment. And there is the top 2. Osborne in 63 and 28 car of Cat Batson. Texaco Haviland Ford. Pontiac leads. Ford second. Ford is third. Then Chevrolet's 4th and 5th. Jesse Turner. He'll be the first to say Jesse Turner has not been pleased with his season so far, but he has actually his car's been running either bad or mediocre, one of the two. But here it is. It's running top 5 at the moment at Milwaukee. Turner looking pretty strong at the moment here in the Armour Food Line Chevrolet. Right now, chasing down Jessica Shelton for 3rd position. Kyle Matthews runs 5th at the moment as he got back past the 1 car of Keith Batson, dropping him to 6th place. Back inside with Kyle Matthews in car 52. Rides in the 5th position at the moment right now as they go through turns number 3 and 4. Look at the last lap times right there. Cat Batson's fast lap so far at 120.305 miles an hour. Colsey was just over 121 miles per hour here at the Milwaukee Mile. Go to the next track on the circuit at New Hampshire, they'll be about almost the same speed. They'll be a little over 120 or so mile an hour plus, maybe almost pushing 130 at New Hampshire. There you see the 40 car, Julius Anderson. He goes down in the grassy part of the track as you saw from the rear view mirror of Matthews' car. Check and see where our other in-car camera right now runs. That's Levi McIntyre, was in 10th position at the moment. Running up ahead of him is Dylan Young in 9th. You see that up ahead there, that's Batson, Gardner, and Deaver up ahead of Dylan Young. Young under fire from McIntyre as he tries to stick to those that Buick underneath the bumper of that Chevy of Dylan Young's. Charles Sammer right behind him, running in 11th position. Phil Parker 12th, and Kev Shear running 13th. 14th is still Carson Gum, and 15th right now is Jackson Haywood in 0-1. There is Cole Deaver, who is the points leader in his race so far. He has a three-time winner this season so far. He won Richmond, he won at Bristol, and he also won at Darlington this season. As he drives, of course, his customary Dale Earnhardt colors. Lead right now between first and second right now, just a little under 1 second. It is 0.96 seconds right now. 20 laps in the books, and we are 18 away from the finish here at the Milwaukee Mile. Now Levi McIntyre now falling in the clutches of Charles Sanford. And Sanford puts the bumper to McIntyre to come out the fourth turn. Sanford pulls ahead. And Levi now stuck on the high side at the moment as they come off into turn number 1. Phil Parker now looks to the low side as he sticks to those that blue and white Oldsmobile to the low side. That's the 25 car we're talking about. Kev Shear trying to help Levi at the moment as they on the outside of the track. And Levi does pull ahead of Phil Parker for the moment, but as they come through turns 3 and 4, 0-1 car of Jackson Haywood's now thrown in his mix as he tries to take 14th away from Carson Gunn. He doesn't on this lap, but here he goes into turn number 1. Austin Colonna, that teal and pink number 9. 21 car, the red and white Chairwine Ford of Quentin Morton, and the yellow number 4 of William Brock. Off to number 4, and Brock sticks the nose of that Chevy to the low side. Now to come off to number 4, 3 wide. What racing we're having here at Milwaukee for several positions here is. They're not necessarily for the lead though, but they are trading position. But we've got a lot of position trading going on. 2 wide, 3 rows deep as they go through turns 3 and 4. As you see, Haywood trying to stick the nose to the low side of Austin Colonna's car. Colonna trying to take position away. That is for 15th position. And whoa, Haywood had to slow way down a bit there. Here, William Brock almost got up alongside of him. He did get up alongside of him actually, but he wasn't able to muster enough speed under the hood of that number 4 Kodak Film Chevy. And now Haywood floors the throttle of his Ford to the low side of the track here. That blue and white Ford 0-1. Quentin Moore giving chase in the 21 machine as they go through turns 1 and 2. And whoa, Haywood got a little bit loose going to turn number 1. Now you got Nathan Hudson in 60 and a 0 car Jacob Thibodeau pulling into this mix now. 45 Joshua Michaels, 48 car of Mitchell Collins, 03 of Arthur Xavier, the Delco Voyager machine. Off turn number 4 they come here. Xavier looks low on the 48 car of Collins. Collins runs 22nd at the moment. Up ahead of him is Michaels in 21st. And Thibodeau goes high here, and Michaels takes to the low side of the track. And now Joshua decides it's go time here as they go through turns 1 and 2. So watching all this battling going for position right there. Several cars have broken them free from this pack. Now McIntyre looks low again on Charles Sammer for 10th place. In the meantime, Johnny Gardner goes over Keith Batts, and that is for 6th place on the screen. Cole Deaver gets in there in the 3 car. Dylan Young in the 2. Meantime, 10 laps to go at Milwaukee for Joshua Osborne as he started outside pole. has led every lap of this race so far, except for one, where the lap that Cat Batson led. And you know that Cat would like to get back up front there and try to get back up there and try to steal one away from that 63 NNSCRA ST Pontiac. Joshua's gotten close a couple of times this season over here in the Mello Yello series. Has not quite snatched the brass ring just yet. Maybe in 9 laps he'll possibly do so, but we'll see. Batson closing up, though. It's now down to 4,900 per second between the front 2 cars. Pontiac in first, Ford in second. Actually, Ford's running second and third for the moment. That's Shelton's third. Fourth is Turner. Fifth is Matthews. At the moment, as they go through turns 3 and 4. And they're still closing up. It's 3,800 per second this time by. Batson basically up on the back bumper of the 63 car. We've seen some good racing throughout the middle of the pack here at Milwaukee, but may have one shaping up for the lead possibly here, maybe for the win. Off the second turn they come. Osborne completes lap number 31 in the lead. 7 laps to go. Less than a quarter of a second between the front 2 machines here. Shelton runs third in here. Shelton runs third in case these two get together. Batson trying to feel out Osborne as they come off the second turn. She's practically up on the back bumper of that Pontiac as they go through into turn number 3. Margin's now down to 1,900 now. Batson, what's she going to do? She goes up on the high side of the track here. She tries the high line of the track here. Doesn't work. She loses a little bit of ground to Osborne as they go into the third turn now. Up ahead was the 20 car Jeremiah Dwayne. And the yellow flag's flown. Yellow flag is flown for the first time here today. Pace car looks up onto the racetrack here, and that's happening with 4 laps to go in this race. And I don't think we'll get this race restarted here. So, fine time for caution number 1 to fly on this race here. It being down to the 4 laps, it being down to the final 4 laps of this race here, and it's a shame, too. We were going to have a pretty good battle for the win here, looks like, here between Osborne and Batson. And if this race does not get restarted here, well, it looks like Osborne has won with Batson second. That's if this race doesn't get restarted here, which I don't think it will. Take a look back as to what happened here. It was the 20 car Jeremiah Dwayne. He was running 33rd in the 70s. He's running right behind Emmanuel Hartnett, number 5. And you have something went terribly awry with the 20 machine there. Apparently, I don't know if it was an engine, I don't know if it's some mechanical problem or what. Here comes 87, James Henry to the low side. Just hit the 20 for no reason. Just spun him right into the wall. Paul Minnick does a good job of missing the 20 machine. Here's a better view, looks like, I think. Here comes 87. Bam! What the heck was he thinking? Well, no telling what they were thinking as far as that was concerned right there, but yeah, whatever. So 2 laps to go. This race will not get restarted here, so that means Joshua Osborne is going to be your winner of the DieHard 250 here at the Milwaukee Mile. Second place will go to Cat Batson, the 28 car. Had a pretty good run there. And like I said, that was darn shame the caution at the flag, because we was getting ready to have a good battle for the win, possibly, between the 63 and 28 cars. But wasn't to take place here today. Jessica Shelton, who started pole, ends up finishing third. Fourth will go to Kyle Matthews. Fifth place will go to Jesse Turner. Sixth place to Johnny Gardner. Seventh to Keith Batson, Cole Deaver, 8th. 9th, Charles Sanford. Levi McIntyre will finish 10th. Kev Shearer, 11th. 12th place will go to Phil Parker. 13th will go to Carson Gum. 14th to Jackson Haywood. 15th, Austin Colano. 16th will go to William Brock. 17th to Quentin Moore. 18th place to Nathan Hudson. 19th to Joshua Michaels. White flag is out. 20th will go to Mitchell Collins. 21st to Ryan Brommer. 22nd, Jacob Thibodeau. 23rd place will go to Arthur Xavier. 24th, Jacob Sturgeon. 25th to Sebastian Kukalon. 26th place will go to Nathan Orman. Seth Cole, 27th. Chloe Owen, 28th. 29th will go to Gene Sanford. 30th to Emmanuel Hartnett. 31st, Dustin Bowen. 32nd to Carter Breeson. 33rd, John Andrews. 34th, Justin Dearborn. 35th, James Henry. Dylan Young dropped to 37th somehow. 36th place will go to Paul Minnick. 37th will be Dylan Young. 38th will go to Jeremiah Dwayne. So I don't know what happened to Dylan Young. We have to look and see what happened to him after we watch the cars come across the checker flag here. But it is a 63 car, the Nescafe Nestea Pontiac, getting its first victory of the season as they'll go through turns 3 and 4. Make sure no one pulls on the pit road at this point. Nobody does. And so win number 1 of the season will go to the 63 car. Joshua Osborne will win the DieHard 250 at the Milwaukee Mile. Again, Cat Batson was second. Third will go to Jessica Shelton. Kyle Matthews fourth. And Jesse Turner finishing in fifth. So 14 races are in the books on the season, and we still got quite a few left to go here on the NNSCRA Mello Racing Series Tour. As I count, so 14 in the books and 15 left to go. So we still got quite a few races left to go on the season. What we will take a look as to what happened to Dylan Young on the we'll take a look at what happened to Dylan Young. Yeah, he was battling for 10th position with Charles Sanford. They came off turn number 2. Young was running pretty good here, and I don't know what had happened in the turn 3. Yeah, his car slowed all of a sudden through the 3rd and 4th turns. And he had to come down pit road, so an unscheduled stop for the number 2 DuPont Chevrolet killed Dylan Young's chances for a good top 10 finish here. As the DuPont crew tried to diagnose what had happened, but unfortunately it was not to be. Rest of the finishers here, Ryan George had a brake issue, finished 36th. And while the 40 car of Julius Anderson had an engine failure that relegated that car to dead last in the field. So that was it today at the Milwaukee Mile. Congratulations again to Joshua Osborne, the winner of the DieHard 250. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got NRS's gaming videos, whatever the president of the NNSCRA goes on for his channel. And we also got some NR online stuff as well on this channel as well. Be sure to check out our other offline series, including the NNSCRA Duracell Cup Series, the Pedigree Xfinity Series, and the Budweiser All-Pro Series, all on this channel. And to keep up on the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series, be sure to subscribe to Thrashmania899's channel for that series, and he'll get you going. So that will do it today at the Milwaukee Mile. For now, this is James Carlson, production of the NNSCRA. Off on racing at its best. We will see you at Myrtle Beach.